It's very strange that this report has come out that the uh, engines were switched, the fuel switches were switched off, because it doesn't ever happen. Now, what is it that happened? Apparently, from what I can read, it's a 15-page report, so one has not had the time to go through it. But this kind of an activity in Boeing happened sometimes earlier. There's some mention that there was something. And if this is so, then it's very odd that again, for the second time, earlier the Max, Boeing 737 Max had this problem where they did not explain the thing fully, because we can't fault the pilots. Pilots were very seasoned, 8,000 hours with the commander. So something obviously was seriously wrong in the system provided by the Boeing, that the fuel tanks were switched off, and and if that is the real reason, which is coming out now, and the pilot is asking the co-pilot, "Did you switch it off?" and he said no. So how did they get switched off? Did the Obviously the commander says that it implies that he did not switch it off himself. He was asking the co-pilot, "Did you do it?" So there's something wrong in the system. And therefore, I think we'll only know when the full investigation is done. I hope the investigation will be independent and they will not be able to, come under any pressure, and give a full reasoning and look into the various aspects. As already brought out, that there was no bird hit at that time, because there's no birds. In any case, they must have gone through the engine, which will find a bird hit, or any other cause, which is, so many things have been talked about the seat of the pilot slid back and he's not able to control. Now that also has not, they're not very clear on that. Uh, so these are some issues which are important. The preliminary inquiry says that it was because of fuel. The fuel tanks were not getting fuel because the fuel switch was switched off. The On the voice recorder, the commander says, "Ask the co-pilot, have you switched off the fuel?" And he
Right.
said no. So obviously the commander himself had not switched it off. Then how did it happen? Did it happen by some odd chance? Something was wrong? Has there been a background to this fuel issue in a Dreamliner? Apparently, there is a slight mention that this has happened earlier, but nothing disastrous happened. So I think we have to wait for a full report